Hey guys, how are you? It's Tara Stiles. Hope you're all having an awesome day. I wanted to share with you all one of my power super meals, quinoa and spinach, and pretty much any other vegetable that you have around the house that you would like to include with that is great. It's very easy to make this, and it's very healthy for you. I try to eat this about 3 or 4 times a week. It's because it's so simple to make and because it's so healthy and beneficial. Gives you a ton of energy, keeps you at a high level of energy, even level of energy, no highs and lows and crashes and all that stuff. Also keeps you feeling really healthy. Quinoa and spinach both have amazing levels of vitamins and all sorts of great things for your entire health system. So let's get started. Okay. First thing, all you have to do is get a pot like this, and a steamer will look like this. Very simple. I used to be scared of these things. One thing, cooking, anybody can do it. If you can eat food, you can cook food. So it's not that complicated. It doesn't have to be that intimidating. Similarly with yoga, if you can breathe, then you can do yoga. So there you go. So get a steamer. I used to be totally freaked out by these, didn't know what to do. Very simple. You just put it inside the pot and it fits to your pot like that. And you're just going to fill it a little bit up with water so you can't see the water coming out of the steamer. So you just take, this is a nice water filter, very, very healthy to filter your water. So a little bit of water in there. And there you go. I can sort of see a little bit of water, but that's okay. So I'm going to put that on about a medium heat to get a little steam cooking there. And then today, I'm just going to keep it really simple and steam some spinach. So, opening up the spinach here. Spinach, very, very good for you. I've liked spinach since I was a little kid. I would always go to wherever we were at the restaurant that had a buffet. There was lots of buffets in the Midwest, and I would just fill my plate up with spinach. Everybody called me Popeye, but it's very good for you. So, putting lots of spinach in here. It also has always tasted really good to me. I've always loved spinach, so yay! So a little bit more spinach there, and drop some on the floor. Clean what you drop on the floor. A little bit of water, good as new. Make sure there's no schmutz on it, and there you go. So just gonna let that sit for a little while. Just take the top and put the top on. Make sure you sort of stand by so you know what's going on with your steamed spinach. So here you go, quinoa. All you have to do is take 2 parts water, 1 part quinoa, put it in water, bring it to a boil, and then bring it down a few notches, let it simmer so it's not boiling, just at a low simmer for about, I think, about 15 minutes. I always kind of look at it, watch it, and till the water dissolves, evaporates, and then you're left with quinoa. So I actually made some quinoa yesterday. I made quinoa burritos, which are very good. So I've got some leftover quinoa that I'm going to use for the spinach and quinoa here. So this is what it looks like when it's done. There's a little bit of black beans in there too. That's from the burritos. So sharing the Pyrex here. So here you go. So we'll save that for later. I like to get fun plates and bowls to eat out of. Makes the whole cooking experience a little bit more fun. So I picked these up at Pearl River. It's just this nice cute shop down in Chinatown in New York that has really kind of neat looking original pottery things. And I'm just going to scoop a little bit of this leftover quinoa. I don't mind it cold. You can have it cold. You can also heat it up in the pot if you like to, but cold's fine. So just a little bit here. So pretty simple. When you're done steaming your spinach, just turn off the oven. Always remember to turn off the oven. You're just going to take the top part. It usually shouldn't be that hot. If it is hot, just take a whatever you got, towel or mitten, and bring it on up. And shake it off a little bit. Bring it out to the side. Oh, yep, that was kind of hot. So we're all good here. And then you take your bowl, take your spinach, and bring it on top. So there you have it, quinoa and spinach. What you can do is spice it up a little bit. I love spices. Red chili flakes are amazing. Adds any spice to any meal, really. Soups, quinoa, whatever you got going on. A little bit of salt. I like to make sure you get a good salt. This should look like hard crystals here, instead of just simple table salt if you can. So nice, salting it up a bit. A little bit of pepper, fresh pepper. There you go. A little bit of that. And if you like, you can put a little bit of olive oil just to give it a little more interesting flavor too. You know, olive oil also very healthy, so don't worry about anything. Just a little bit of drizzle there. You can measure with a cap so you don't, you know, sort of over pour and douse and drown your things in olive oil. A little bit more here, just a little, half a cap. So fun thing about cooking is you can really play around with whatever you have in your kitchen. Don't be intimidated. I used to be intimidated by cooking, and you know, the worst that can happen is you drop something and it doesn't taste good and you have to throw it away, which is, you know, unfortunate, but that's the worst thing that can happen. So enjoy quinoa and spinach, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.